What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you so much for checking out my channel. My name is Caleb Plitos, and today we are going to take a look at this Yamaha 125. So this 125 Yamaha TTR is, in my opinion, the best beginner's bike. The reason I think that this bike is so good is because as a beginner, it gives you a great feel of how to ride a bike, how to shift, and it's also a smaller size so that if you're a young teen or somebody just getting into it, it's easier to control and maneuver around. Now this bike currently doesn't have the battery in it. The Kickstarter still works, but this has an automatic start, and the battery was just taken out because we went to buy a new one, and that new one is on order right now. We're just waiting for it to come in. This bike also has these aftermarket headlights that we put on it. You can see we just put a bracket right here, and these are both connected to a switch right here for the driver. This bike is currently pretty much stock opposed to the headlights, and that's really about it. The exhaust is stock, everything's stock about this vehicle. This TTR came with the electric start, and I would highly recommend getting this. It's a lot easier when you're out riding and just better than kicking your leg all over the place. We have never had any issues with the electric start. We just needed to get a new battery, that's all. But other than that, it starts up every time. Taking a look at this bike right here, we have just your regular kickstart right here. Obviously your brake is located right here, and then second brake on this side with your automatic start. The aftermarket grips we put it on there, I forgot to mention that. You have your kill switch, and then your clutch is right there, and then to shift, this vehicle is 1 down into first, and then 3 up. So first, second, third, fourth. And then if you go down, you can click it up a half to get into neutral. This bike is a great first bike for anybody just looking at the size alone. Me, I'm about 5'10", 5'9", and I fit decently on this bike. It's easy and comfortable to ride, but my brother had this bike for a while, and when he was only about 5 foot, growing into 5'5", around that range, when he was growing up, it worked out perfect for him, and it's easy to control. It's not some big giant bike that a younger person would have trouble riding. Now I wanted to show you guys a few clips of this bike getting driven. most part, guys, this is the Yamaha 125 TTR. I hope that you guys like this bike, and I would highly recommend anybody who's just looking at getting this bike or getting into riding itself, I would highly recommend that you take a look at getting one of these. They are going to run you used maybe around $1,000, which is not too big of an investment when you're just looking at getting into riding. It's definitely enough money that somebody younger can save up for to get their first bike. So that's all for this video, guys. I would really recommend you guys looking at getting one of these bikes if you are a beginner or somebody who wants to start riding, and it's something that's not going to run you up a huge check to purchase. It's going to be about $1,000, give or take, depending on who you're purchasing it from. If it's probably used, $1,000 is like a nice used bike. But that's all for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for checking this out, and I'll see you next time.